My name is Margaret Schuster, and I came here as last hope because the only hope that they gave me was feeding tubes, morphine, and Botox. That was all they could do for me. The disease, they call it, cortico-basal degeneration, and there was no hope. I was unable to dress myself. I was unable to go to the bathroom by myself. I walked with a cane, and my joints were in excruciating pain. I still have, this is after what, 3 days, Doc?
Yes.
3 days. I'm able to put my coat on. I'm able to dress myself, put my socks on. I still can't tie my shoes, but this is only after 3 days. And, what else can I say? My right arm I can put up now, which before I couldn't. The pain was so bad that I just, and there is, well, actually that doesn't hurt after today's treatment. That feels pretty good. And my left shoulder is improving. If I sit in a car for a while, I still get stiff, but once I start walking, I'm walking. And
show us how you did that.
And the other day I discovered that, well, this was about 3 days ago, I guess. I was able to go like this with my right hand, but my left hand went like this. It went up. This was fast. It actually went that way, and it went downward like this. But that was fast when I tried to shoot my arm out like that. Now my arm goes, that is fast for me. That is very fast for me. In fact, it's a little faster than when I got here. Because I can put them both out now. And I don't shake as much as I used to. I had quite a shaking in my body. So I don't shake as much as I used to. And this here is good compared to what and my right hand's going around this one here. Okay, I'm starting to a circle. In the past, I was like chop, chop, chop. So I'm getting that skill back. Slowly but surely it's coming back. It might not look like much, but it is a lot considering. What else can I say? Oh, I was using a cane everywhere I went, and it was painful when I walked. It was like I was walking so slow. And all my movements were slow. Everything was slow. When I walked, I was like a sloth. It was just like moving like this, even with a cane. Going down steps, my left side of my body, I had trouble finding footing. When I go down into my living room, which is down 2 steps, I was very unsure of where the floor was. I just wasn't sure. I was uncertain. Now, so far, I still cannot drive a car. So that's my goal, to drive my car again.
Your grip. Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah, the grip. My hand was closing so tight that my nails were going into my flesh. And I didn't realize I was doing it. It was not voluntarily. It was involuntarily. And I actually had prints, and all of a sudden I felt something. I looked down, and I had imprints of my nails in my hand because my whole body was atrophying, or what the verb that is.
Constricting.
Yeah, constricting. And my hands were always like, now this hand I noticed last night is open. It was usually like this, closed by evening. Both hands. And this hand was always closed. And I notice now I look down a lot of times, it's still sometimes like this, or it still does that, but it's an improvement because it's not constant.
Wow.
So.
And all of that in 3 days.
3 days.
And we had how many treatments on there?
I feel like this is my second.
So just the one treatment, and you got all those that results up until right now.
Yeah.
Great.
Because before I started coming here, I had some of those brain pills. I call my brain pills. And I had taken them probably just for 2 days prior to coming here. And I started noticing a difference, though. It's like, this was my last hope. It said I had the medical field, a neurologist, and they were sending me to Presbyterian Hospital in Pittsburgh. Because this disease is rare, they do not know what causes it. It is in the basal side of the brain. The ganglion, I guess they're just disappearing or disconnecting. I don't know, medically what they're doing. And like I said, there was no hope. There was no hope. And the only information we found as to what happens, it was on the internet for the site for the hospital, and they were what do you call it? Autopsies. Yeah, there's a word. Autopsies. So that's what the results they were explaining was the autopsies as to the course of the disease. They gave you 1 to 3 years. Some, I think the longest was 5 years. And this happens predominantly to people in their 6th decade, they said.
Wow, fantastic results.
Fantastic results.
And I would just want to make sure we had this for you, and
Yep.
we're finished.